to the Geeks and Joysticks Podcast YouTube channel. This is your code What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. I'm your host, Enterprise. With me, and sometimes me compare
Felix.
What's cracking, dog?
I'm getting cannibalized.
Been eating left.
Wait, me quité una costrita and I'm gooing.
Nice.
Fuck.
I can't set up a segue with goo. But like I said in the intro,
you can.
I can't think of it.
Was good.
No, I don't like it. This is a show where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. It's not particularly a slow week, but we both just watched one thing, a very huge thing. So this is going to be a Suicide Squad. I said Suicide Squad review. If you guys like these kind of videos and all that kind of stuff, please hit the like and comment and subscribe and all that, and the little bell to be notified when we drop a new of these. There's 2 podcasts a week, and now I'm starting to do pieces on certain movies. I literally just dropped a G.I. Joe one that I've been promising. Go give that some love. Tell me how I did and all that good stuff, and more coming. More coming. You ready, Bray?
Yep.
All right, let's get into the Suicide Squad. Why am I struggling with Suicide Squad?
Because it's hot.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad. Of course, this is written and directed by James Gunn. It's about supervillains Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and a collection of nutty cons at Belle Reve Prison join the super secret, super shady Task Force X as they dropped off at a remote, enemy-infused island of Corto Maltese. So basically, they have to break into a super secret laboratory to destroy everything and extract some super secret information and make that disappear. We start out with 2 squads and end up with 1 squad. What you thought about the Suicide Squad?
It was actually pretty fun. I saw it on VIP, so that was like an added bonus.
Yeah,
but it's actually pretty fun. I would never cringed as opposed to the first one. It feels kind of a sequel because they do not tell you any backstory or something. They just tell you, yo, I'm gonna get you time off your sentence if you go do this mission for me.
Oh yeah, they cut to the chase.
I'll blow your fucking head off. Yeah,
more cut and dry.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they get right into the meat and potatoes of it. Yeah, I think it's actually pretty well paced. Yeah, the character development is amazing, and I had a lot of fun. And it's bloody as fuck. This
is the first movie I've seen in the theater in almost a year and a half.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that when you told me. I was like, what?
I was kind of kidnapped. I was running around with Bubbles, and he was like, "Oh, we're gonna go watch it." And I thought, because he has HBO Max, I thought he meant like in his crib.
No way.
But he was like, "No, it's at the theater." I'm like, okay.
It comes until the 11th here in Mexico.
So tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. September or something.
What?
Let me just fact check that real quick, but it doesn't come this week. Let me see.
I thought that everything released at the same time as HBO Max.
Hell no, son.
I must say though, as a person who was frequently going to the theater at least once a week, and then going again, and for the past almost year and a half, have been watching everything on my own personal theater. I don't miss it, bro. I really don't. I think I get out what I need to get out of it from my own personal thing. I have a whole theater, really. I feel like my sound system is better. I'm obviously much more comfortable. I'm laying on the bed.
Did you buy a sound system?
Yeah, I have a sound system. Honestly, for me personally, no. Like the difference being, there's people who can ruin your experience very easily. I had a laugher directly behind me who would laugh at everything. she literally laughed when the title sequence came up. There was nothing funny about it. They just said the Suicide Squad and she laughed. Yeah. I don't no. I'd much rather stay at home.
Neta?
Yeah. Much rather stay at home. To be honest.
I'm looking for the Suicide Squad in HBO Max, and it's not in Mexico yet.
But regardless, that even with the chuckler behind me, I enjoyed this movie so fucking much. I don't know if it was. I don't know what I expected out of it. I don't know. I literally forgot that it was coming out. Like, it's so jumbled. Everything is so jumbled. And I figure out movies are coming out the week of. So I'm like, oh, okay. This movie's coming out. I had, I guess, high hopes for it. But it surpassed my hopes. And I think is damn near perfection.
I
it's
do share that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I do share that. And that it kind of breaks my heart, the reality of the movie.
The reality of the movie?
Yeah, it bombed horribly.
Yeah.
But bad.
It had a very underwhelming opening weekend at the box office. It was obviously number one, but it only raked in $26.5 million. Multi-gating is factor in the HBO Max inclusions, and the rise of COVID's Delta variant likely impacted this relatively underwhelming opening. So less than 30 million, I think that's domestic, which is a shame because that doesn't reflect what it actually deserves.
No,
but as far as reviews, it's the highest rated
movie of the year.
I get maybe for us personally, maybe, but it set a R-rated box office record opening night with only $4.1 million last Thursday. But yeah, that doesn't, and I think I was reading something that it's the highest rated DCU film.
Oh yeah, by far. It's 90 something on Rotten Tomatoes.
Funny how it took someone who was working with Marvel to do all this, hey?
Yeah, it's actually...
It's almost as if he's done it before and knows what he's doing, huh?
Exactly.
But also what fucking helps is that Warner Brothers told James Gunn, do whatever the fuck you want with the Suicide Squad. Yeah. They let him literally take the reins. They didn't alter anything. And
he also wrote it, didn't he?
What was that?
He also wrote it, didn't he?
Yeah. He's credited as a writer. But Captain Boomerang actor Jai Courtney said in an interview that James Gunn is an evil genius in a way. He was basically given the keys and told, do whatever the fuck you want. And he did. It's funny how when you also let people who create things for a living come out with very good products. I don't understand all this fucking micromanaging, man.
No, well... I mean, there's a lot of people getting their grubby hands because they think that their ideas are the ones that are gonna make money, and I mean, it's obvious after the first Suicide Squad, after what was this? The Justice League, yeah, almost everyone, because Shazam and Aquaman, they did pretty good, and the first Wonder Woman, so they did pretty good, but the other ones for the Suicide Squad, the first one, and god damn it, just says Justice League. Yeah, those were the most interfered with, and those were the worst of them.
I don't know if take Chris Nolan's Batman's, right? I'm pretty sure you can't tell Christopher Nolan what to do, and look at what he turned out. He turned out probably the greatest superhero trilogy of all time. Yeah, that's very fair to say.
And the third one that wasn't that good was still awesome.
It's still a very good movie.
Yeah.
So it's I feel like it's ego of these fucking old fat whites who are like, oh, I'm a fucking movie exec and I know what's going on and I know what this and I know what that, and they come in and micromanage everything, cutting budgets and telling them, no, we don't agree that this should happen, that should happen, or whatever. again, I don't know what takes place, what happens to happen to fucking a film to happen, but you're hiring these people for their creative endeavors, for their creative minds. Let them create, man. You just swoop in and fuck everything up every single time.
Yeah, they don't, and specifically Warner Brothers, I think they don't trust the creators they hire.
Then do it yourselves. Don't hire people then. It's so stupid.
Yeah, but they know that if they do that, they're going to go bankrupt. And
it's kind of fucked up, but those movies that we've been talking about, the Wonder Womans and the Aquamans, like James Wan is a pretty credited director. Same with Patty Jenkins. So I'm sure they still try to stick their hands in there, but those people create, and the way that they create is so in your face and so overpowering that you can't override some of the things they did. David F. Sandberg is a person who, I don't know him. He's behind Shazam. Again, I don't know how much they had to in there. Like, I don't know how much they interfered there. But James Gunn, you hire him, let him do work.
And he came out with this fucking jewel.
I'm not trying to hype it. I don't know if it was just the situation I was in or mentally or what the fuck. I loved it. Like you said in the beginning, they cut through the bullshit. We literally start off with someone in the Suicide Squad, like no backstory, just like the moment that this one character gets recruited, and we go off from there. And then there's a little bit of backstory, a little bit of like flashbacks and other stuff. But it was funny. I thought it was paced beautifully. There's no filler whatsoever. I feel like it dragged a little bit in the third act, just a little bit. But that needed to happen to drag out plot points to forward the story, because it can't all just be Chucky, bullshit, Chucky. James Gunn has a lot of experience, of course, in assembling a team. Of course, he's behind the Guardians. It kind of had that fucking feel of like each character has their own thing. Each character has to shine within its own thing. No one get overpowered. You can't look at this movie and say it's a Harley Quinn movie at all.
No.
She shines. She's probably tied for me at MVP, but you can't say it's a Harley Quinn film like you do with Suicide Squad.
Nope. No. Yeah. I mean, I think one of my there was one. I'm just remembering the jungle. It's making me laugh. That was one of my favorite sequences, and the whole Harley Quinn sequence was amazing. And I mean, I'm struggling to find the words to aptly describe what I feel, because the only word I can use right now is happy. Yeah. Happy that I saw this, happy that this exists, and happy that when it comes out, I am gonna buy the Steelbook Blu-ray, because this is, for me, this was that good.
Yeah.
Completely. And worth every penny, worth every laugh, and worth every moment. And in my theater, I did not have any people. I think I was the loudest guy because I was laughing at the goriest shit. I was laughing at it.
Oh, it is so gory.
Yeah, my girl. Yeah, I saw it with my girl, and when there was a lot of scenes, like the first scene with the SNL guy. What's his name?
Pete Davidson.
Yeah, Pete Davidson. The scene with him, my girl just grabbed my arm and dug her face, and she was like, "What the fuck?" And then as the movie progressed, a lot of more bloodier stuff has started happening, and she was like, "Oh my god, I can't just watch this." And there was a scene at the end when she was like almost puking, and I know you were almost the same.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Yep.
Yes, you're correct.
And I'm just making you remember this because I love you. So that was so amazing, and I was laughing my ass off.
That was so foul.
It was. I know it was foul because I was like, oh, icky. And she almost puked, and then I was thinking of you, and I was like, oh, this guy must have died when he saw this.
I was almost ripped Bubbles' arm off. I was so disgusted I couldn't. And it's like the scene is not disgusting. It involved rats, and that I'm a huge elephant. I don't like rats at all.
Yeah.
It's a huge cast, and I think I only watched one trailer. Like every time a trailer drops, I don't like to watch all the trailers because they spoil the whole movie. So I don't know if it was like teased or showed in any other trailers like that. But there's like it's a pretty big cast. We got Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, John Cena, Joel Kinnaman, Michael Rooker, Viola Davis, Nathan Fillion, John Ostrander, Jai Courtney, Flula Borg, Pete Davidson, Mei Ling Ng, Sean Gunn, Stephen Blackheart, Tinashe Kajisi, Fernando
Tinashe?
Martinez, not that Tinashe, some other Tinashe, Jennifer Holland, Steve Age,
Taika Waititi, you say?
Taika Waititi, Sylvester Stallone, and there was really no, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I wasn't aware of the deaths.
They straight up Game of Thrones the motherfucker.
Kind of low-key, kind of slight spoiler alert in 3, 2, 1. Half of the team is gone.
By the first, 10 minutes?
10 minutes. I didn't know if that was going to happen. I don't know if that was inclined in any of the trailers.
Nope. No,
right?
it wasn't.
No? Okay, so that was a shock, right? Which is great because it's a huge risk to straight up kill maybe
almost
80% of your cast. And the way that it was done, it's not cheesy. It's part of what's going on. I thought that was brilliant. I thought that was great.
I didn't think the spoiler alert again. I didn't think Boomerang was gonna die like that. You remember how he died?
I think so. Yeah.
An helicopter sliced him to bits.
Yeah.
I was like, when that happened,
I didn't think he was going to die at all. I thought he was going to carry on.
Yeah. My jaw just dropped. I was like, what's happening? And then boom, they started dropping like flies, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, literally like flies. And then that makes the movie not safe. You don't know if someone's going to die, you know?
And by the end, a lot of shit happens, and I was like, oh my God.
A lot of shit happens, but at the same time, it's kind of inconsequential for the overall DCEU, right? Like nothing.
Inconsequential, yes, because all the people that died are like even C-listers, most of them.
Right. And like they got rid of like there was a big bad who imposed a gigantic threat, and they got rid of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like it made sense. They didn't need Batman or Superman or whatever the fuck. Like the mission
Superman
made
would have
sense.
killed it in 5 seconds.
Right. It fits within this story, but you need all these group of people to get rid of this one thing.
And it was kind of sad.
It was kind of sad.
Yeah.
I guess we're already into spoil, so I already put the thing up.
Yeah.
But when the movie has close to 3 MVPs, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I would even say 4.
Who's the fourth? Viola?
No, she was
a
great.
Cunt.
She was great, but she's just being Viola basically.
Well,
as she plays everything else, like very, very serious and heartless. I got Idris, Margot, John Cena, and of course, you know what the other one is. Of course, you know the
Bird.
Of course, you know that has to be my MVP. That has to be my MVP.
For me, it is.
King
That's
Shark
my
is my
MVP.
MVP. He's my favorite. He's the greatest. I love him with my whole heart. Next to Batman, I think he's my favorite DC character. He's my favorite.
I remember the King Shark was in an episode of The Flash, and he was like this ripped monster.
Yeah.
And this King Shark was flabby. He was lovable. He was cute. He was stupid. I was like, I want one.
Like the King Shark in the Harley Quinn show, he's super sweet. Like he's not.
Well, he's a killer also.
But when he wants to be.
Oh yeah.
This King Shark is innocent and has like a kid-like features where he's like curious about the world and he's just chilling. Like there's a kid-like innocence to him. Like when they leave him in the bus and he's just chilling, you just feel bad for him because he's chilling. Well, he can't. You can't have a disguise. He's chasing around like cute little fishies, and he's like
the mustache,
the
mustache,
like he's super cute. And then you turn around and he's
fuck. I was like, oh, damn, son.
Right. At the same time, he's like, you don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
And then he's like gnawing on a guy's skull, just chilling, walking around. And because they killed so many people in the beginning, I thought they were like not gonna go fucking killed my boy off. I was scared, like a fucking building falls on him and he's all like what the fuck's going on? And he gets lit the fuck up and he's all like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
but nothing happens.
I actually felt bad when the fishes were starting eating him.
Oh, that felt terrible.
Like, no, wait, no, not my boy, my baby boy.
That's my boy.
But then, no mames, when they go, see that? Nom nom.
Oh yeah. Oh, nom nom. Sylvester did a great job. I bought him as King Shark. He was great.
Me too.
Everybody did a good job, and nobody overstepped anybody.
And we had a lot of guardians. Well,
yeah,
a couple of them.
We
had
lot
Sly.
of
Estaba la, ¿cómo se llama esta pendeja?
Mailing and no.
La Mantis.
The Mantis, right? His brother's obviously running around in there.
His brother was Rooker. Weasel and the Calendar Man.
Michael Rooker.
Uh-huh.
I think that's it, right?
A dude said Chris Pratt was in the movie.
I did not see no Chris Pratt.
Me neither. But I mean, it. And the whole sequence
Taika.
Taika, sí cierto.
Which I didn't recognize at the beginning.
Me neither. When they were like starting to get covered in rats,
Are you sure? Wait, are you sure it's Chris Pratt?
I think it was Crispy Rat.
That's the name of the mouse.
Yeah.
His name is Crisp Rat. That's what plays the Sebastian the Rat.
Oh, cute motherfucker. Wait.
Nasty son of a bitch.
He was so cute.
I don't give a fuck. It's nasty.
Asshole.
It's foul. Wait, when that fucking rat walked over Idris's fucking mouth, I wanted to fucking cry. That was so foul. That was so foul. I was shivering. That was foul. But that's the whole point. Wait, that's the whole point. I didn't want nothing to happen to little rat, but it was fucking foul. It was foul. You can't.
And I love Ratcatcher.
She's great.
Really like her.
She's really, 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 really cool.
And the jungle sequence, the kill off, or Peacemaker and what was his name? Not Deadshot.
Oh, Idris?
Yeah. What was his name?
Bloodsport.
Yeah, when they were like trying to outdo each other.
Yeah.
That was so amazing. And when
they find out it was the good guys, it was hilarious.
that just cracked me the fuck up.
That's the kind of comedy that I like. Things that I don't expect, because usually you figure things out or you kind of know what they're going to say before they say it. And I did in some of the things. That's just me overthinking everything. Mm-hmm. But I never thought in a million years that they were attacking their allies' base. And that was switch is like
massacre.
Right, they're doing it so smooth, and then at the end it's like, well, these are the rebels, and you're like, oh fuck, like just the way that I think Tim Gunn has comedy involved. Like he knows how to portray it, and he knows how to show it off.
That's one. Tim Simon. No, wait, Tim?
James Gunn.
James.
Did I say Tim? Oh my bad. I'm thinking about the other guy. I wonder if there's a little bit of Taika. I wonder if Taika was involved in this at all.
I would love him to be.
Taika does that kind of thing too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I don't want to do it, but feels like the most Marvel DC movie out there, man.
But it does feel like a DC movie, which for me was amazing because it, like, just like you said, but it has a DC kind of grit and darkness and themes to it. And I really, really like that. And I did not know that Margot Robbie did the whole key thing herself.
She did the whole key thing by herself. Yes.
As if she couldn't be more perfect.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if we should rate it now, or because I got more to say.
Well, let's just keep talking.
I would have cut out the whole Margot and the guy scene.
Nah, not me. Because that was a whole beat, a whole bit in and of itself. I fucking loved it.
It's great, but I feel like if you would have cut that out, it makes it, maybe under 2 hours, and it's easier. Because
for me,
at the end of the day, it's inconsequential.
It is inconsequential,
It didn't do
it
anything.
is. I know, but it's character development. So you get to see, like, I don't know. For me, it was. I mean, Harley Quinn is fucking nuts, but this is like a little glimpse into her mind, and I love that.
We had 2 whole movies with glimpses in her mind.
Yeah, but I felt this was more natural than the other ones. This came more into the character than the other, because the other ones wanted to go. To me, it felt like it was a little bit more on the nose.
It just didn't. I felt like it didn't serve anything. She was already captured. She's messing around with the guy. She kills the guy, and then she's captured. So when if you literally cut that and him out, it doesn't change the movie one iota. It's still the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, you
can just put her back into the set, like from the hole. They took her out of a hole to put her back into the hole, kind of, and she's hanging. Like, if you just cut that whole part out with the guy,
if you cut that out, you're cutting a good 25-30 minutes of the movie. You're cutting a lot of stuff, like the whole rescuing her thing.
No. You're not. You're still rescuing her. Remember, she gets caught first, and she's put in a hole.
Yeah.
Right? Then she gets taken out of the hole to go with the guy that she's gonna marry. She fucks the guy. She kills the guy. She gets captured again. That's what I'm saying. If you just take out that part with the guy, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't add anything at all. She still starts captured, fucks around, ends captured. So you could just go from the hole to her hanging. It's the same thing. She's still getting tortured. She's still like it. It just felt like maybe the theatrical version, or it felt like an added version or something. Like I would have cut that out, because it doesn't serve anything. It doesn't do anything really for the overarching of the story. It doesn't change her character. It don't really do nothing at all.
I kind of differ on that one. I loved it.
I mean, it's not gaga. It's still good entertainment, but I feel like that's what puts it over 2 hours, and it made it felt a tad long just because of that. But if anything chilled, I felt it was there. You're not cutting out her grabbing the keys with her fucking sexy ass feet and unlocking herself out, and you're not cutting none of that. You're just cutting the bullshit of her and the guy, and then her killing the guy, and then she's giving up. I loved it when she's shooting motherfuckers and there's flowers coming out, and her kicking ass. The way that she's fighting is dope.
The
fighting is dope. Like, all the fighting is dope. The guns in this movie is dope. It's great. I just would have cut that out. That made it kept it from me giving it a solid 10.
Oh no, I'm giving it a solid 10.
I'm giving it 9.5.
Nah, solid 10 for me.
For you, for me, is 9.5.
See.
Not only because of that, I feel like also when there were the explanation and the double crossing dragged out a little bit with the "it's me," and then it's like, okay, and then there was a little bit of explanation. I just feel like right there was that point was like, how long have we gone? Like, it took me out of the movie for a split second. You know, I was like, what time is it? What's going on? Like, because I lost interest for a little bit. Yeah, when the whole explanation and the thing and the hard drive and a little bit. I loved what happened. I love that they killed what's his name. It made me think about what's going to be this Peacemaker series. It's going to be a prequel, right?
I don't know. I would love to see it. I don't want anything spoiled.
What do you mean? How are you?
I mean, I'm watching the trailer, but other than that, I would like to go as if it's a prequel, if it's a sequel. I don't mind. I just want to go.
You remember when you said you're not watching that though?
Well, now I saw this movie and I changed my mind.
Yeah, you remember though?
Yeah, but you're not.
I ain't watching that. Remember? I remember. I ain't watching John Cena. Now you're like, I want to know. That's what one simple movie does. I do want to talk about John Cena though.
Good movie.
It's not only in the movie, that's also on John Cena, man.
Yeah, he was fucking amazing.
He was fucking great. He was funny. They put him in situations to make him look funny with the chonies. That shit was hilarious. Like Tim,
and he
what's
didn't
his fucking
shy
name?
Away.
James Gunn. No. He doesn't give a fuck, man. He's a wrestler, right? Like, he doesn't. You see this, and you see the Fast series, which we reviewed last week. It's a lot of it has to do with how people are used and how actors are used and the characters are used, because he's kind of the same thing, right? That's John Cena turned up, to 11. He's like that, right? He's very strict, and that's basically what Peacemaker is. But the script and the way he's used, it made him shine through the movie. I thought he was fucking great.
Yeah.
And I knew he was going to do a good job too. It's fucking great. Like, he outshined Idris fucking Elba, man.
Oh, Idris Elba, he showed his age. When he was running, I was like, "Oh, you look fucking old, dude."
But he's over 50 way.
I know he's over 50, but
Isn't
I think so.
72, whatever that is. I feel like we've Googled this 1,000 fucking times and we never remember.
What, Idris Elba's age?
Yeah. I know I've Googled this before. 48.
Okay, well, it showed.
But it's not bad. No, I mean...
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's bad. I was like, when they were running, I was like, oh, dude, you age is catching up.
He's fucking 48, cabrón. What you want?
See?
That suit design is fucking dope, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, I loved his helmet.
It was, I saw that it was inspired by the Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love this movie. I kind of don't want to say it's the best DCU movie, but it is pretty much the best DCU movie. It just blows the other one out of the water.
Oh, definitely.
And it kind of sucks because, this is like proof of what you do if you let a artist work and then everybody's like, oh, release the Ayer cut y la verga. And it's like, no.
I would watch the Ayer cut.
I feel like it's not going to be that different.
On the contrary, I think it would be, because...
How much could it differ? Like, how much could it actually differ?
I think a lot.
You think more Joker would help that movie?
Oh, hell no. No.
Well, that's what it is. The Ayer cut is just more Joker.
¿Qué?
That's what I think. Because I remember Leto saying, they cut a lot of me out of the movie. And he was kind of low-key pissed. So Ayer cut means more Joker.
Fuck that.
Well, that's what it is, Doc.
And if it's not, I'm going to shit on your bed.
I think I also read something that Warner Brothers wants James Gunn to do more things, and I 100% back that.
Oh yeah,
I would welcome that. Does this pump you more for Guardians 3?
Yep. Yes, it fucking does. I mean, most definitely it does.
Can Guardians be M-rated? No,
Nope.
It could. It could.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help, or that doesn't move the needle at all with the overall project. It doesn't need to be bloody, but this one did need to be gory and bloody and bad words and fucks and shits and motherfuckers and all that. This needed that.
Yeah, it played very good with the humor.
Some movies add it and it doesn't feel right. Like, it feels forced. I forget what the movie was.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. You said one fucking...
Was it Logan, maybe?
I was gonna say Logan right now.
It could have been Logan.
I think it was Logan.
Some, like, the gory, yes, but like, I don't need Professor X to say, "Oh, this motherfucker." Like, that felt a little. I remember he said
he cursed, I think, a couple of times.
Yeah, I think that he overstepped the bad words right there. I need to go back and watch Logan again, actually. But still, I remember that was like,
I have to watch the noir cut. I have it.
Mira.
That's a whole Blu-ray in and of itself.
But I remember being like, I don't feel like Professor X needs to be like a fucking sailor in this.
I mean, not a sailor, but the two curses he dropped, I was like, okay, he's a dude with dementia, so I kind of get it.
I thought it was a little more than that. I thought he cursed almost every fucking line.
Fuck off with that fucking albino. Fucking stupid they are. Drugged in a fucking... Yeah, he sleeps. She's 11, I'm fucking 9.
No, I'm no way.
But this
just cursed at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, this made more sense. This needed it like fucking... Like, it fits perfectly. I just thought it was great. 9.5 out of 10 for me. I'm not overhyping it. It's kind of sad that it didn't reflect in the box office, but that's because of fucking
That was because people are whack.
I would love if they just they just give, just like Guardians, right? They just give Suicide Squad to him because the Suicide Squad is like it's like a revolving door of characters, right? You can switch people out, you can kill people, and you can always bring all these other characters in. The same with Bloodsport and Deathstroke. Like, was it Deathstroke? Who did Will Smith play? Was it not Deathstroke? Deadshot. Too many dead people. You can switch that out, and even Idris Elba was like, I like that they did that, and then they didn't just discredit or change the whole character and veto Will Smith's work and whatever he did, because believe it or not, he's kind of the best shining light on that first movie.
Oh yeah, and I loved when they described Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Then the same exact description was for Peacemaker.
Yeah.
That whole bit was amazing.
And then they brought it back around towards the end. When he was like, I got smaller bullets. And that played a factor in the end. It's great. It's just beautiful storytelling that keeps you engaged, and it's awesome and it's fantastic. But like I said, they can take this series and have a revolving door of characters. I would love, and Bubble would cream his pants if like Suicide Squad 3, 2, whatever the fuck you want to call it, has like Poison Ivy in it, and this is going to be like the first we see of Poison Ivy because she's part of the Suicide Squad, and then all these other fucking characters in here. Just keep bringing them in, all the new ones that we don't really know much about. Like Starro again is a perfect villain because he's there, but he's kind of like he's not super a big bad holy shit. We're not like, oh, get the Justice League for him, right? But they're a specific bad that fits perfectly for them. It's just everything's perfectly.
I just saw a video this morning that said that Starro was like shrunken down and stuck into a jar, and he's hanging with Batman, and that just for kicks they're calling him Jarro. And I was like, oh fuckers.
Fucking internet. But yeah, I think it's great. I hope they give him more, let him do more. One with Poison Ivy would be fucking fantastic. Anything else you want to say about the fucking Suicide Squad?
People have to watch it.
You just have to.
People need this in their lives.
Yeah, do not take the last one in account. Like, don't
sleep on this.
Don't sleep on this. This is great. Plus, there was nothing whole huge that came out last week, so go watch it in the theater if you really want to. If you have a theater at your home, watch it there.
Yep.
Yeah, so we thought it was about Suicide Squad. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought about it. You want to watch it, you don't. Any on all things on a comment down below. Like I said before, I dropped a G.I. Joe video, a deep dive where I talk about it. I reviewed the first two, Rise of Cobra and Retaliation, in preparation to watch Snake Eyes whenever I can. I don't have to watch that one in the theater. I'll wait for that one to be digital.
Yeah.
But go give that some love and share. It's a little different from what we've been doing. We've been doing 2 podcasts over 30 minutes, and that's a quick 7-minute, 6-minute video you can pop in, as well as the Cuphead one I did a few weeks ago on my personal channel. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We got Instagram, Facebook. You already know all that outro bullshit, YouTube crap. Anything you want to say to the beautiful people, Felix?
Yeah, got to play Control. That's it.
That's it. You don't have a cute outro this week?
No, I'm gonna give it. I don't want to burn it away.
Okay. He doesn't want to burn it away. All right.
Yeah.
Always and forever. You do you.
Bye.
Do you remember what it was?
I can't remember for the life of me what I said.
Butt crunch a munch, dog.
No, butt munch a bunch.
Esa madre.
Well.
Anyway, I got you to say it.
Damn it.